shall we?
That tight sounds a lot different than the fat.
It does right. It does right.
Tight is right.
Tight is right.
But fat
is where it's at.
Is where it's at.
Hello, taterheads.
Is that what we're officially calling our fan base?
Yeah, taterheads.
I get fan base is probably not the right word. It's more of a
cult following.
Yeah, absolutely. Cult classic.
Mm-hmm. Well, today we have a little bit of a completely
crazy.
It's just a crazy setup. What we're doing. We have a little pedal I got a little while ago off Reverb, the Bogner Burnley. Oh, I guess I should say that I'm Chance.
And I'm Kogan.
And you're listening to Rotator. We forgot our intro.
Party.
It's been a couple weeks since we tracked. So it's the Bogner Burnley. This is a distortion.
Oh.
It's a distortion.
It is nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing less. Nope. And it's a what's his name? Rupert Neve.
Yes.
Collaboration. Has some Neve transformers. Is that what it is? Transistor?
I think transformer or something.
This is a trans pedal.
Yeah, it's a trans pedal between Bogner and Rupert Neve.
Yeah.
And it is purple.
It's purple.
And it looks awesome.
Looks really cool.
Clean.
Today we are going we're going to do something we've never done. 2 amps.
There's 2 of us. There's 2 guitars.
2 guitars, 2 amps, 2 mics, 2 boys, also 2 hands. We didn't ever bring this up. We are amputees, both of us.
Oh, yeah. That's really the amazing part of the podcast.
Yeah. We're going to go through my Blues Jr. 3 that has a vintage 30 in it.
And it is red.
It's red. And then we're going to go through, on loan from the Jared, a Stulce head, which it's a now defunct small company from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City, I guess.
Yeah. I think it's a EL84 style amp
I don't know that much about them. It is also red.
It's also red.
I know that.
So,
and I know you can pick them up like on Craigslist, or there might be some on Reverb. I have no idea.
I've never checked.
I'm going to look right now, actually, while you're talking about the setup.
Yeah, so we're going to go, the Blues Junior's mic'd up with a Sennheiser MD421, and the Stulce is going through a Marshall 212 that is mic'd up with a Sennheiser E906. And we're going to pan it, hard left, hard right, get some stereo action going. And since we're going to run matching red amps, in addition to this purple Burnley pedal, we're also going to run for some color a purple Strymon Dig.
Which amp is going to be where? So I know in my ears when I'm listening.
That's a great question.
Prefer to have my BJs on the right side and my Stulces on the left side. That's just a preference, though. We can go
preference.
The other way if you want to.
Yeah, let's do that. Blues Jr. on the left, Stulce on the right.
Is that the opposite of what I did?
No, wait. What did you say?
It's
because I'm facing you.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Also, I'm on the empirical system
that's
still.
Left. So. There is not a Stulce on Reverb. It says that's some rare gear.
Yep. So here's a demo for something you're never going to have, people. I'm playing a 2009 Les Paul Traditional with some 57 classics. It's only sort of clean.
Yeah. As it should be.
Yep. And Kogan is playing.
I'm playing a 95 Fender Strat. What is this?
I think it's a Strat Special from
95.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a Strat.
It does.
Ooh, that was the neck.
Ooh, I think we're getting some. These amps are in a hallway adjacent to us.
We're getting a little bit of
hall reverb on that. Yeah.
I love Los Lonely Boys. I'll say it.
Sí, a mí me gusta mucho a Los Lonely Boys. Son Los Lonely Boys.
Wow.
All right, let's just... Here, Strat, bridge position, fat E chord.
Fat E chord.
And I'm going to start with the Burnley. It's got a level, it's got a gain, it's got a tone knob. We're going to have those all at noon. And then it has a fat and a tight switch. We're going to start at tight because we got to have somewhere to go.
Yeah, we got to have somewhere to go for that.
I'll also say unity on this pedal, for me, in my experience, has never been more than 9 o'clock. So we're going to start.
So we might have to back it off.
We might have to back it off, but that's what we do, keeping it at noon. Here you go.
Whoa. Oh,
Yep.
my. That's only the gain at noon.
Yep. Another cool feature about this pedal is when you play it, the harder you play it, the LED changes from, I think it goes from red. Yeah, so it has an internal, I think it's an internal blue LED that makes it purple as you play harder. So the harder you play, the purpler it gets.
And the pedal is purple.
The pedal's purple.
The light's purple.
It's a one.
Do you want to see where we're at with the...
It's a 1 foot switch, 1 LED distortion,
Yes.
horned people eater.
That was low hanging fruit. I feel like I didn't see it.
It was also the wrong
Should we
way.
see if we're getting a little... Yeah, why don't you play and I'll dial in this. So still everything at noon, and I'll try to adjust to... Dude, the light is awesome.
It's really cool, right?
I love that. And this is the most heavy duty
It's
switch
hard
I've ever
to
felt.
press. Yeah, it's very hard. So where do we end up, Kogan, on the level for,
Okay,
for
so
Unity?
yeah, levels at 9 o'clock, just like you said it should be.
Boom.
You were right.
I know my gear.
And the tones at noon, gains at noon. Should we flip the fat switch, see what happens?
Yeah, let's just do it right here while we're at a good spot.
Fat switch on.
Darn it.
That might be out a little bit. Well, I can tell you right now, I like the fat.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of juice on it.
It's
You think that you were at a Whole Foods.
it's yeah. It feels it's just as tight as the tight setting, but it's fatter.
Yeah, it's
Maybe T is for thin. Or treble setting. I don't know.
could be.
It doesn't sound
it
less
stays tight. It just you get so much. Here is an E chord with fat. Yeah. Wow,
That is
a lot.
Huge difference.
That is a lot.
Fat again. Tight. That is a massive difference.
So just to clarify, in case I wasn't specific, the Stulce I think is a 10-watt amp. It's either 8 or 10 watts, and the Blues Jr. I believe is 15 watts.
Yeah.
The Blues Jr. is a 112. The Stulce is going through a 212 Marshall, but still, it's like 8 or 10 watts. You can get this pedal is making those things sound gigantic.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe that. Let's hear the fat setting on the Strat.
Yeah.
That is a huge difference. So just to clarify, in case I wasn't specific, the Stulce I think is a 10-watt amp. It's 8 or 10 watts, and the Blues Jr. is a 112. The Stulce is going through a 212 Marshall, but still, it's like 8 or 10 watts. You can get this pedal is making those things sound gigantic. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe that. Let's hear the fat setting on the Strat.
Yeah. tight?
Yeah, tight. Okay, so bridge position, tight. Fat. That's a big difference. Ooh, that middle position sounds pretty good with it. I feel like the Strat on noon with the tone is probably too much. Or a little too much. I don't know. It depends. If you're in a band setting, it's probably, you might want to even run it a little hotter to cut.
Yeah, but just by itself. But even on the Les Paul, so the clean, like you hear that's a fairly dark sound compared to.
Yeah.
So, maybe we could.
Let's pull so tone at 9, level at 9, gain still at noon.
Yeah.
Fat setting.
That is
that got
a big
a
difference.
Lot darker. Yeah. I see.
Wow.
Yeah, so I moved it from 9 o'clock to basically 10 o'clock, and it was that difference.
Wow. Let's
There's a lot of trouble on it.
Yeah, one thing I've never done is turn the gain down.
Let's turn it off.
Yeah, let's just turn it off and see what even happens.
Interesting.
I am going to wager that is not what this pedal was designed for.
So I put the tone back at 9. Let's put the tone back at 10. I'm just going to sweep the gain. So we're at 0 now. So that was dimed on the gain. The tone is very sensitive.
What's crazy is I feel like the tone is incredibly sensitive, but the gain, I've probably past, I don't want to say noon, but maybe 1 or 2 o'clock, it
didn't really get much gain.
There's not a ton going on. Mm-hmm. As far as differences.
Maybe it's more noticeable on the tight setting. That was on the fat setting.
One way to find out. Let's put it on the Strat again.
Okay, so here's the tight setting, gain off, treble at 10.
Lost a lot of volume there.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, that is a lot. So the gain control on the tight setting is way more sensitive past noon. It might just be that in the fat switch position, it just gets to the point of kind of diminishing returns on drive.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Because I know exactly what you mean by that.
Yeah, and you are right,
I've
man.
heard of that before.
The diminishing returns on drive. You're an educated man, Kogan.
The gain is it changes the tone a lot too. The way the tone functions.
Well,
you know what I mean? Because when it was off, when the gain was all the way off, the tone was super dark, and as you bring the gain in, it got brighter and brighter and brighter.
Right. Let's put the gain about noon.
Okay.
And then see what happens when you really bump up that tone.
Okay. Do you want it on the tight or the fat?
Let's start it tight.
Okay.
And so here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if the tone control will do what the gain control did on tight versus what's the B stand for again? No, F. Fat.
F. Fat.
I was thinking tight and big. tight and fat.
Tight and fat.
So I'm
big and little.
My hypothesis is that past noon on the tight we're going to have more control, and on the fat it's going to be less and less control. Yeah.
Okay, let's find out. So you start with tone off.
Yeah. Just had a moment.
So fat setting, same thing. And I would say it feels like the tone knob is moving around like a tone hump across the EQ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're either boosting low mids all the way up to high mids.
Right. It's not just controlling one range. Mm-hmm. It doesn't seem.
Yeah. Let's hear it on the fat setting. Tone off. Gain at noon, volume at 9. Brings it out.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Now on that one, so first of all, I think my hypothesis was right.
I believe you were correct.
But I also, so now and you're going to have to correct me because I'm not smart on these things. A low pass filter, is that on the high end? That starts to...
Yeah, low pass filter allows the lows to come through and it starts on the highs.
Yeah, so I think on the fat setting, it sounds like the tone is acting like an inverted... where it starts off, So at full right, it's like wide open, and then as you turn the tone knob back, it's like it sounds to me like it's rolling that filter back farther and farther.
Yes, as compared to the tight.
Right?
Okay, yeah, I could get behind that. That it does seem to function like that instead of because I feel like some tone knobs basically are like, how much mids do you want in this? You know what I mean? And this, it's like sweeping a lot of frequencies.
Yeah.
No,
you have this. I mean, a lot of control. A lot of control. Well, I say a lot of control. Not a lot of control because you can't pick where it's happening, but a lot of...
You have got a lot of options.
Yeah. Right? So it's like... it's a powerful knob. Very powerful knob. And I'll say, too, because I'm all up in Proco's face right now, for a while, I had the Burnley, my Rat 2, and the Roadkill all on my board.
Ooh.
And I spent some time trying to set them to be as close to identical as possible. And, of course, they weren't. But they all can get very, very close. And I think
they're in the same neighborhood.
Right. The biggest difference for me with the Burnley is that when I would have to have the Rat's distortion and volume probably at like 2 or 3 o'clock, I'm getting that same thing with this, but at like 9 o'clock. It's just, this thing has so much.
Yeah. Let's dive in on the fat setting, shall we?
All the way, baby.
I'm gonna turn it off first.
That's probably
volume, dimed, gain, dimed,
treble, tone,
dimed. I might roll it back to where I like it.
Wait a second. Here's what we'll do.
Oh my gosh.
I just had an idea.
That is so much gain.
It's a lot.
I love it.
Okay, there's a thing I need to do right quick while I'm in drop D. I'm going to have Kogan hold my phone up to his microphone.
Okay.
And I'm going to open an app that's called the Breakdown app. It's great. Everybody should have this app because here's what it does.
What is this app?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
So this thing's great, and it like lets you play the breakdowns.
Okay, so I'm going to play the drums.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this all the way up?
Yeah. This is not going to work, and I'm going to have to edit it out. Oh, it stopped.
Well, that's the end of the breakdown.
So I'd say that might not be, quote unquote,
the best idea we've ever had.
No, yeah, and also I don't know if that's if the sound is quote unquote usable.
Who made this app?
Some band.
Well, whatever band you are getting free advertising here on the Rotator.
Yeah,
because that is a genius app.
It's a great app.
You know what I mean? That's hilarious. Oh my gosh!
So just because, yeah.
Oh man, I was just gonna say as a recap, this thing has gain on it.
Yeah, hey, everything's got to be done fairly here. Tit for tat. Strap me, brother.
Shall we hear what Tom Petty sounds like with that much gain?
Here you go. You to keep doing that, and then I'm gonna just try the tight setting and see what that does with all the gain and all the.
Oh, let's try it. Yeah.
So
I'm on the neck also.
Yeah, the tone's not dimed, but we're at all gain and all volume.
Yeah.
No difference.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Is nuts.
All right. Just to indulge.
Oh, let us indulge.
I'm gonna tune back up and make sure I'm nice and juicy, and then we're gonna show you what this dig is here for.
Oh, yeah. And I think if anything, people should know. You gotta tune your guitars.
That's important.
You have to. There's just no way around it.
See, here's the problem: is some people are like, well, they tuned it at Guitar Center when I bought it.
Oh, classic.
But that's not gonna fly.
They didn't tune mine.
Mine neither. Every time I pick up a guitar at Guitar Center, I got to do about 10 minutes worth of good Samaritan work.
Let me download a tuner app. Again.
I'm going to get a nut file from out of my pocket, fix this thing.
I'm going to eventually throw my phone away and just tune it to the lowest string by ear.
Yeah.
What kind of delay you want on this?
The stages of denial.
We could do a whole episode about that.
Are you going to give me some nice stereo juiciness here?
Let me remember how to put it on ping pong here. Is that ping pong? It sounds like it might be. That sounds stereo to me.
Yeah, it's not going to be stereo from where we're sitting because we have a mono ears feed, but it will be.
I hope nobody gets sick from this.
I hope they do.
I'm going to look up this thing just in case.
Well,
while
I just had it. Hold on a second.
Was that good?
I just had it on, like, monitoring it. Oh, I think so. That's getting stereo right there. That's
there
stereo.
We go. That's stereo. Okay. We might have to... actually, I don't know if we'll edit that out, but if we do... Oh, well, we're back. If we don't, I hope you enjoyed that adventure into...
I hope you enjoyed worship guitar.
I call it Figuring Out Your Pedals 101.
Yeah, we don't do this stuff ahead of time, folks.
I don't really get into the secondary
always.
Functions with this too much. That is absolutely stereo.
Yeah. This is
I'm
gonna
put it on an eighth note here.
This is gonna sound really good.
Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, lift off.
Cut that lick out because it was real bad. I bent that thing. I'm not a great. That's not the kind of. I'm not a guitar player that does that kind of stuff. But that was really fun.
That was. Go buy this pedal, people. This thing sounds great.
Kogan, you do it too.
Up a lot.
It really does. Wow.
Man, that cleans up so much. I
can't
believe how much it cleans up.
Yeah, way better than I expected.
I can't even believe I didn't even think to mess with that, honestly.
Me neither.
Hey-o.
I do want to try. I'm going to edit this out, I'm sure. I don't got it anymore.
You don't got it anymore?
I lost my chops.
Well, I felt like that first one was pretty good. You put that thing on a leash. You took it for a walk, man.
It's a great pedal.
It really is. I love the way it sounds. It feels great. It sounds great. The knobs, it's like these aluminum machined, like heavy knobs.
This pedal is heavy.
Yeah, it's also very heavy.
It is a brick.
I don't know what else to say about it. I like it a lot.
The only thing left to do,
put a little bit of bass through it.
Biasa.
Let's see what it sounds like.
Let's set that up.
Let's do it.
This is recording. Go ahead.
You know why basses sound better through guitar amps than they do bass amps?
Why is that, Cody?
Because they're bass guitars. That's why.
Yeah. They're not bass basses.
I could go on a whole rant about this, people. When the electric bass was first introduced, I'm just going to throw a number out there. 1954. I have no idea if that's right. Could be right. If you know what year the electric bass was introduced, you can email us at rotator.party or hit us up on Instagram or Facebook. But I'm going to go on my rant still. They came out with an amp that was a guitar amp with bigger speakers to push low end.
They done did it right.
They did it right the first time.
First try.
Now, I've heard bass amps that do sound great. But I'll tell you what I've never heard is a Burnley on a bass. So I'm going to go ahead and say let's just get real with it and leave our level at 9, gain at noon, tone at noon, fat switch on.
Yeah.
And what kind of bass
Oh,
is that?
yeah,
That's a blue bass.
So this is a bass also on loan to us from the Jared.
Hey, Jared.
It is his P bass, and he is heavily modded this thing. He did his own custom paint job. It's got like a bluish seafoam-ish kind of...
Yeah, I don't know if it's seafoam green or Daphne blue. I think it's seafoam green, actually.
I think it has ended up looking like a seafoam blue, sort of.
Yeah.
It's, tortoiseshell, sort of pickguard.
So sick.
Some custom pickups. I don't know what are.
Maple neck.
And this is a fat neck, too.
And this thing is as P as it gets.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Perfect.
Well,
I'm tempted to just not even
go to the rest of it.
No, but we will.
Let's hear it on the tight setting. Same settings. Gain noon, tone noon, level at 9 o'clock.
It's not bad. Dang.
I'm pretty sure that the fat switch should always just be on.
Yeah.
And it might sound different with bigger amps.
Sure, but
I don't know.
With what we have.
That fat thing. Oh. So let's dial the gain back a little bit, see where we're at. Let's put the gain at 9, level at 9, tone at noon, fat switch on.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
This also... So, wait a minute. This also cleans up fairly well on the bass.
Oh, yeah, it does. It's a very
and that was just the
pedal.
touch. Yeah.
Shall we dime the gain? So I actually turned the treble up on that setting to about 2 o'clock there.
Are you hearing that little... It's your phone.
My bad.
I don't see how it's possible. It's way over there.
When it was over here, it wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, it could be my phone too. I don't know. Anyway.
I just sent a troll to someone, so it's probably the price I pay.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. Gain.
Boom.
Dimed. Tone. Noon. Level 9. Fat on.
I don't know what I just
Lord have mercy.
detuned to. I just went down until the string got loose. I almost went to B.
You almost went straight to B. Oh, yeah. sounds good.
Man, I'm having fun.
So that was gain, dimed, fat setting, tone, and level both at 9 o'clock.
Wow.
And the dig.
Dang.
Man, that's heavy.
That's heavy. And I'm going through a 15-watt guitar amp, a 112, and then an 8 or 10. I forget which one.
Watt amp with a 212.
With the 212 Marshall cabinet.
I'm going to go ahead and say you could play some heavy music with that pedal.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, you could.
On bass or guitar.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of treble at your disposal with the bass.
Mm-hmm.
God.
It's a full, I mean, it's just a full pedal.
It's a great deal. They're only, what do those go for? $30?
Shipping.
$30 shipping. That's
no,
what it was.
I want to say they're like $199.
$199. That's like
that seems to be
that's the new thing for
big,
overdrives and
yeah.
distortions. Single pedal, $200. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's highway robbery.
You know, but man, it sounds good. Well, that's all the comments I have. I love it. The Burnley.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it from the first time I heard it.
Man, it's a lot of juice.
Love it. First sound.
Love it first sound. Well, I'm Chance.
And I'm Kogan.
And this was Rotator. The pedal party?
The pedal party. Did we record that?